Hey guys, so I've already primed my eyes with the Urban Decay Primer Potion, and we're going to be using the Kat Von D Metal Palette, which I'm really excited about. So we're going to start off with eyebrows using the NYX Tinted Brow Mascara using Espresso and Black Noir. So I'm just going to lightly fill in my eyebrows with both of these. I started off with the darker color, and then I go back in with a lighter color. I just feel like it gives it more dimension just because my hair isn't dark as it was before. And using the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in medium light, I'm just going to put this on the back of my hand and I'm going to outline my eyebrows just to make sure that everything is perfect. So this is a step you can totally skip. I like to outline my eyebrows with concealer just to clean up any messes that I might make. I really hate doing my own eyebrows. I can do anybody else's, but mine completely suck at it. I feel like that's one of my weaknesses. So moving on to face, I'm just going to apply the Smashbox water primer along with the Makeup Forever Step 1 mattifying base. I like to do this before I do my eyes just so that it can soak up into my skin and everything just sits there versus just moving it all around once I apply foundation. Alright, moving on to eyes using the Kat Von D Metal Palette, which I'm so excited about. I'm going to take the color Velvet, and I am going to pop that into my crease with a fluffy blending brush. Now the brush I'm using is a Anastasia Beverly Hills brush that comes with the Renaissance palette. I really like this brush. I think it works really well. So I started off using not that much product, but I needed the crease to look a little deeper, so I went back into that same velvet color and just blending it out with the wish-washing motion. Now going back into the palette, we're going to be using my favorite color called Synergy, and using a flat shader brush, I literally just sprayed some Smashbox water primer and applied it directly into my lid. I'm literally just dabbing it on my lid, and we're going to go into the palette again with the color Tinsel. Now I didn't wet my brush for this one. I literally just wanted some of that silver reflective shimmer that it has. I don't want to call it glitter because it doesn't look like glitter, it just looks like silver particles. Now it seems like this doesn't do much to your eyes, but once the lashes are on and the eyeliner is on, it just adds a little va-va-voom, something extra. Now I'm just gonna tightline my eye using the Colorpop black liner. My pencil no longer has a name on it. It's worn off. So you're just going to tightline your eye, just don't poke your eyeballs. Now for the fun part, with the NYC liquid liner, I am literally going to give myself a cat eye. And what I like to do is I like to create the wing first and then go in to the inner part of my eye and just outline it and connect the dots, basically. That's the easiest way to give yourself a winged liner. And seriously, take your time. Don't rush through this. It can totally ruin your day if you have to redo your makeup just because you screwed up on your eyeliner. Talking from experience. Going in with the Vagas Glamour lashes, I'm literally going to apply some Ardell lash glue on there and pop those babies on and just make sure that they are sitting where they're supposed to be. You can see I'm sitting there playing with them, making sure that they're the right way. I also had lash extensions. They were like on their last leg, so I was trying to like blend them in. Now to begin with our face, we're going to be using our damp beauty blender, and I'm going to be using the All Nighter Urban Decay foundation in the shade 4.0, and I'm literally just going to dab dots all over my face and blend them out with my beauty blender. Alright, now to conceal, I'm going to be using the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Custard. And I'm just going to be making some triangles under my eyes, highlighting the bridge of my nose, my forehead, and blend that out with the Beauty Blender just like we did before. Now to set my under eyes, I'm going to be using the Mercier Translusent powder, and I applied it with my beauty blender, but I go in with a brush to dust it off. I don't like to bake because I feel like it makes my eyes look really cakey and heavy, so I literally remove it ASAP. So going into my e.l.f. cheek and bronzer palette, it's in the shade St. Lucia. I am literally just going to bronze up my skin a little, make me look like I've gotten some sun, which we all know I haven't, and make the fish face. You have to. It makes it look better. So while you're bronzing up your skin, make sure you get your forehead, the hollows of your cheek, and also do under your chin and jawline. It just really helps pull the look together. Also hides the parts you don't want to be accentuated. Now to bronze up my skin, I'm using the Real Technique powder brush. I like this brush because it's small, it's a little dense, but not too dense. It works perfectly to contour or to bronze up your skin. Now don't forget to also contour your nose and give your nose that very snatched look, like if you had the itty bitty tiny nose, like Michael Jackson. Anyways, we're moving on to our cheeks, and I'm going to be using the e.l.f. mineral brush. I love this brush for blush. I love this brush for blush. Yes, that was right. And I'm literally going to put that on the apples of my cheeks and smile. I like to go heavy on the blush. For some reason, I love blush. I can't get enough of it. Now going into the Becca Champagne Pop with the same old brush. I'm going to apply that onto the apples of my cheeks, kind of above where I put my blush, and just make myself glow on the tip of my nose, on my cupid's bow. Make it look like the sun has hit your face. Now going back to the Metal Matte palette, I'm going to be using Synergy and Velvet to blend out my lower lash line, and I use Velvet first and then Synergy towards the inner corners. Now to tightline my eye, I'm using the Urban Decay 24/7 water liner in Walk of Shame. I love it because it's nude. So for my lips, I went in with the Tarte lip liner in Squad, and I had chosen to go in with the Kat Von D Damned Liquid Lipstick, but I changed my mind because I felt like it was too dark, so then I chose the Tarte Lip Paint in the shade Manbun. For the final step, don't forget to set your makeup, and I'm using the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. So this is the final look. I hope you've enjoyed watching this tutorial, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe by pushing the red button down below. See you in the next one.